to the treasure.
Get rich with one piece. Get rich with one piece.
Yo, we got Luffy and Zoro, the better the duo. Sanji and Noosa bring out the bankroll. Jekyll Mariah, he rips your soul. Brooke and Perona, they cold like a snow globe. Going through the stack like we looking for some crack. Taking y'all to class, man, you better know your math. Call the deck math because he always running black. We don't need no power tools, we just bring the axe. Cause we bout to chop it up. PCG, level up. This is more than beginner's luck. Got so many ribs, they backing up. Rapping so cold, got the mains froze. Everybody know that the gang goes. Laws of the land don't make me repeat. We the next king. Getting rich with one piece.
Get rich with one piece.
The piece to the cause, the key to the treasure.
Get rich with one piece. 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 Get rich with one piece.
The piece to the cause, the key to the treasure.
Get rich with one piece. Get rich with one piece.
Yo, we got Luffy and Zoro, the better the duo. Sanji and Noosa bring out the bankroll. Jekyll Mariah, he rips your soul. Brooke and Perona, they cold like a snow globe. Going through the stack like we looking for some crack. Taking y'all to class, man, you better know your math. Call the deck math because he always running black. We don't need no power tools, we just bring the axe. Cause we bout to chop it up. PCG, level up. This is more than beginner's luck. Got so many ribs, they backing up. Rapping so cold, got the mains froze. Everybody know that the gang goes. Laws of the land don't make me repeat. We the next king. Getting rich with one piece.
Get rich with one piece.
The piece to the cause, the key to the treasure.
Get rich with one piece. Get rich with one piece. Get rich with one piece. Get rich with one piece.
Gank that. What is up, my man? How's it going? Ooh, hope your weekend is getting started off right. My weekend has started with just trips. Today was it was a long day, but it wasn't anything crazy. It was all of my own doing. But welcome everyone. Thank you for joining another session, another stream, another show, another episode. Thank you. I'm grateful. I'm appreciative for you being here. And as you know, today is, or maybe you don't know, today is the official release date for OP14 and then all their shit, right? So OP14 and then a bunch of other shit, we'll say. There is, so officially OP14 is released today, so that really means it's available to sell because the card shops have been selling it, right, at the release events. They're selling it a little bit more freely. Target, Walmart, they have it, but Walmart was selling it, earlier this week. Shit, I don't know when. I think I saw some people with some One Piece shit as early as Wednesday, right? So, that's great. But and then I heard some people talking about getting shit from, God, and God, I'm so frustrated. I'm just so frustrated, but it is what it is. I went to, so the first hit of today was, I went to Zona Rosa because I started my day going to the Targets in the area, 3 of the Targets in the area, and they didn't have anything. This was early in the morning. They didn't have anything at all. And so come back home, I got to work, obviously. So I'm working, then lunchtime, same. I hit the same. But I do go to, this is before I go to work out, I do go to Barnes & Noble thinking that they're going to be all sold out because I heard the guys yesterday talking about they went up there, they got all the illustration boxes, they bought the packs, blah, blah, blah. And so I'm thinking they're not going to have anything. I get lucky. They do have a box, an illustration box, which I'm super pumped about. This is illustration box 6, right? So they have the, we'll take a closer look, but they do have the promo art for the Trafalgar Law, and then the Rosinante. They have some pretty cool artworks. Again, we'll take a closer look once I get into this thing. This is the only one of these that I have of 6 because I did get lucky as well at one of the Targets. But I'll tell you, we'll talk about that here in a second. We're going to go in chronological order for the day. So I was able to get this. They only had, and I asked, they had a few of them. They had like 3, they had like 3, maybe 4, I don't know. So I asked the guy, you know, can I get multiple? Because typically there's a limit of 5. There's at least a limit of 5 on the booster packs, right? Except for Pokemon. Pokemon, there's a limit of 1. And when I asked him about this, because I'm expecting to be able to get at least 2 of these, he's like, there's a limit of 1. I'm like, but somebody yesterday told me they came here, and I believe them. They told me yesterday that they came here and they got 4 of each of the boxes. And so it's extremely frustrating how, and I've experienced this myself going there. Every fucking employee at this fucking Barnes & Noble has a different fucking number in their head. They just make the shit up. And it's so fucking frustrating. It's like, make the shit fucking standard. God damn it. It's not that hard. So the dude fucking only let me buy 1, which, you know, if it was the same for everyone, if they were doing that for everyone, I'd be fine with it. But to know that this fucking asshole went yesterday and was able to get 8 of them, it's unfair and it sucks, but you know, that's life. But yeah, I was shocked that they had this, and I was very happy to get it. And then I went to work out, came back home, blah blah blah, and then my final run of the day lasted much longer because I just wanted to hit all of them, and at this point I had hit the targets twice and nothing. Right, this is at like noonish, nothing at any of them. I'm expecting them to have at least something, and I go at like 5 o'clock ish, and they had stuff. Okay, they had stuff for OP14, and it's just this whole thing is very frustrating. It really, really is. This whole process of fucking trying to find shit and trying to just being lucky to get there at the right time. It's like I was there 2 times in a span of like 4 hours or so. I was at multiple Targets twice in a span of 4 hours. They hadn't done anything. Then in the next 4 hours, or it was probably about 5 hours or so, I go and everything is fucking picked clean. It's picked clean. Now they did have booster packs at, I went to 4 Targets. They had booster packs at 3. 1 didn't have anything. But at 3 of them they had the booster packs. So I was able to get some booster packs from some, which I'm happy about. And then at one of them I did again find the illustration box, and it was probably because they had missed it, right? Because this other scavengers had fucking missed it, right? It's pushed up against the very back wall of this of the lowest shelf, right? It's back there, and I'm leaning down looking to see if I can see some shit. I saw this, and lucky enough to see this. They also had one of the double packs there, only double pack they had there. And it's just very frustrating because, you know, in a matter of, if he had went there, you know, a couple hours earlier, I would have been able to get some shit. But you know, it's one of those things where you get lucky sometimes and sometimes you don't. But yeah, so I was actually happy that I was able to get anything. I did get an email, I think I mentioned yesterday, from my shop that, not my shop, but the shop that I really like going to, the one that sells everything for MSRP. They sent me an email saying that they had reserved one a piece for me. So I can't not open these. I need to have one a piece for my collection, my personal collection. But knowing that I have two more at least guaranteed, I can't sit on these. They have OB13 and PRBO2, amazing sets. The artwork on these promos look amazing too. So we're gonna take a look at that. So this is gonna be a total of 8 packs in the 2 different boxes, and then I'm gonna open the double pack of the OP14 that I have, at least, and then we'll see. We'll go from there. But yeah, it is just a very hard time to get product right now, which sucks. But it means that the game is very popular, which is a good thing. But just the fact that everything is fucking sold out. I did call the shop that's closest to me, so you know, like, shop that I call my shop is the first one that I started to go to and play at and all that shit. This other shop is close to me, and they're great. I typically actually get really good stuff from them. As far as like hits, for I don't know what it is. They're the shop where I will open at the release events. I'll open, you know, 6 packs, and I'll get 3 hits out of the packs, right? So that's that shop. So I don't know. I got much better luck at that shop for whatever reason. Um, but yeah, I called there. They're selling their box. They were selling their boxes for like 190, which, you know, I do not want to pay fucking 190 when the retail is 119, right? I don't want to pay it. But this is one of those things where it's like, shit, somebody will pay it, right? Somebody will pay it. Somebody will buy that shit. So might as well be me. I didn't go because I just had I was doing the other errands and just had a bunch of shit going on. They had some of these illustration boxes. They were doing one per person, and they were selling theirs for like 45 or some shit like that, I want to say. And it's like, god damn it. At least at Target, I was able to get at Target and at what is it called, and at Barnes and Noble, I got these for MSRP. I did go to a Walmart when I was, you know, doing my runs, and I saw where they actually had the you know, the little labels where they put the different things, and obviously they were all gone, but they had the labels there. So I had never seen One Piece at any Walmart before. I know that Walmart has it, but I had never seen One Piece at any Walmart that I've been to. But I typically don't try and go to Walmart just because I don't ever see anything there. I see it at Target, so that's why I typically go to Target. Yeah, but I can't wait any longer. Let's open some packs. I'm gonna go grab this double pack because I didn't grab it when I was getting this all set up. So, 1 second. All right. So, sorry that was a little longer. Very nice. Oh my god, man. Dude, what is up with your luck, man? You get the special prints out. I've never opened a special print. let me go back and think. Let me go back and think. So I did hit this. That's obviously the best hit that I had. The Treasure Luffy from OP13. Not the Treasure Rare, but the from the Treasure Pack or whatever it is. Have I opened a special print? Oh, you know what? Actually, I have OP 12. I opened three of the Zoros, and then I opened the Ace. I opened the Yasop, and then a Tashigi. I'm trying to think, did I open any from 13? Oh well, it's just gonna give me better luck for these. But that is amazing, dude. That is really cool. That's a really good looking card. So as customary, the Walmart that I went to, they actually did have RIFTBOUND, which I'm very surprised to be seeing RIFTBOUND. I mean, it is getting closer to set 2 coming out, and there's been enough time that passed where I'm assuming, you know, the distributors can get shit out to the different places more, or they can just get some of that shit out to the different shops, because like I mentioned yesterday, I ran into a freaking buttload of RIFTBOUND boxes. Was able to get 2 of them. But anyways, they had some RIFTBOUND starter decks. They ran $20, but they have packs in them, so that's the main reason I got them, right? They only had Jinx. They had 4 of them. I only grabbed 2. I don't like opening these packs or these boxes because, you know, it kills all the value, right? It kills all the value, but I don't know what it is. The packs here, I don't think they really have better hit rates or anything like that. Ooh. I think this might be the first Jinx that I've opened. I want this deck box. But do I leave it in here to try and sell? I could probably sell this for like $10, maybe. Maybe I just use it. I just use the deck because I really want to get into the game. Like, I played it once. Fridays are their days, and I think they play at both my main shops. I think Fridays are the day that they play RIFTBOUND, and I don't do shit on Fridays. I just, you know, sit at home. But I think I would like to get into it. But let's get into these packs. You feel me? All right, Fiend, I will take a look at those. I definitely want to see those pics that you sent of the Sengoku. All right, so RIFTBOUND. We got a crazy hit yesterday in RIFTBOUND. I mainly opened this because I don't want to open my box yet. I was like, wait a minute, I thought I had 6 boxes, but no, I had 5 because I had 3 before, and I bought 2 boxes yesterday. So I have 5 boxes. I need to crack one open. I'll crack one open here eventually, and that'll probably give me. Maybe I'll wait until I'll get a countdown. I'll figure out when the actual set 2 comes out. Then I'll get like my own little countdown and then open a pack every day until Spirit Forge comes out. All right, Disintegrate, Watchful Sentry, Cruel Patron, Confront. I was able to, so they typically have a like a pre-sale hold where only certified shops can actually sell cards from a set that hasn't been released yet. And then once the actual release date pops, then they will allow, this is on TCG Player, then they will allow anybody to, you know, post the cards and sell them, that kind of thing. So I posted a ton of my OP14 cards today. Not even all of them because I had to work and do other stuff, but I got through quite a bit of them, and in one order, someone ordered like 118 of them already today. So I got through quite a big chunk of some of the cards. And again, this is all bulk. I don't know why I could not think of that word. This is all bulk, but wallop. Yeah, this is all bulk, so it's not gonna affect my stash. Okay, Brazen Buccaneer. Ooh, dear. I think we have like one, maybe two of these, but we do not have a full playset. So, and a playset is 3, and I'm fairly certain the playset is 3 in Riftbound. So it's a little easier to complete a playset. Okay, and what do we get? Okay, very nice. I'm trying to think. I was trying to think. Did we have this one already? Because it doesn't look familiar. But this is a. Okay, let's see. This actually looks crazy. This actually looks very crazy. But I'm 99% sure I don't have that one. I can have any number of buffs. Okay, so you must be able to only have one buff per person. Because specifically here he says that, you know, he can get any number of buffs, which I don't think that would be specifically stated. So this is a showcase. So that's a hit. This is a card I don't have yet. So fantastic. That looks really good. I gotta look at the back because I'm like, wait, I'm trying to, you know, get everything sorted, but it's blue, so it's a champion unit. So it's not a what am I thinking? It's not one of the legends, right? That's what, because that's when I first looked at it, that's what I was thinking. I was like, is this a legend? But it is not. It is not a legend. It's a champion unit. Okay, cool. But I know I don't have that card, so let's go. The collector in me is satisfied. Yes. You know, I gotta look it up. Oh, my Kaisa. Oh, that card is. I'm so pumped about the Kaisa. He's not on page 1. That's not good. He's not on page 2. That's not gooder. Well, he's not on page 3 either, but this is the regular version, and the alternate art version is going for like $3. So I'm assuming this is probably down there too. But collection purposes, yes, I'm very happy with the collection aspect because I don't have this card yet. Why the fuck is this card not showing up here? I must have some sort of yeah, I must have some sort of filter on that I'm not catching. Whatever. Let's get into some. I'm trying to think. Do I want to just go ahead and open this double box? Let's open the double box. Let's open the double box first. I love the double boxes because I think the hit rate may be higher. It probably isn't, but it feels that way because each of the display cases, right? So a display case is like a box, right? So one of the booster boxes is like a display case for the booster packs. And so a display case, and that has, you know, 24 packs in it or whatever. And so the double packs, they have 8. They have 8 in the display case. And each box has 2 packs in it, so that's 16. And there's, I don't know this for sure. I do not know this for sure at all, but it feels like the hit rate, because there's going to be at least one hit. Like, so it's basically like 1 in 16, right, for like a really good hit, as opposed to, you know, 1 in 24, right? But it's probably, I'm just probably making that up off the top of my head. But what's really dope is that we are going to get Don cards from here. And I need the box. I need the box because I have things that need to go in the box. So I am very happy with the box. Okay, we'll open the Don. So there's two different types of Don. One is a Boa Don. The other is a Croc Don. So let's see what we get. You know what I'm hoping for. Crikey. All right. What are we getting? Or is it a Doflamingo? Oh, it's Doflamingo. Okay, I'm mistaken. Doflamingo. It's Doflamingo. It is Doflamingo and Croc. But that looks creepy. How it's just in the background like that. Oh, that looks amazing. Everything's pointing to play Doflamingo. Literally everything is pointing to Doflamingo. I got the alt leader. I got a ton of his cards, and yesterday or the day before I got his Don now. Like, things are coming up Doflamingo, and this actually looks freaking sick. Man, I am so upset. I am so upset. It's gonna be so hard to get those double packs. All right, double pack 1. It is not a Don pack. All right. Kumasi, Mr. 4 Babe. It's an EBO 4 card. I really should be. I'm gonna sort these. I think all these are just to make my life a little bit easier. Gorgon Sisters, fantastic card. Ooh, we got a leader pack, but guess what? We don't give a fuck about leader packs. There's no such thing. Ooh, another Ground Death. Let's go. I think this actually makes 4 because, you know, I got my 4th Ground Death, but it's one of the mangas, and I spent too much money on it. But this one should be my 4th actual for my play set, so I'm actually super pumped about this. Let's go. What do we get? Let me get a Boa. That's not horrible. That card is a popular card. All right, Ground Death, fantastic pull. I'm super pumped with that. All right, now this one, let's let this one be the manga. You'll Frighten Me. I really want that. I think I want that more than. So it probably goes like Bubble Zoro. Like the Bubble Zoro is what they're calling that special print Zoro that we looked at the other day. And I'll probably show it to you guys here soon, so you know what I'm talking about when I say Bubble Zoro. But that card is probably like my number 1, what I want from the set. And then the manga event, the You'll Frighten Me, is probably number 2. Now, obviously, if I pull the manga Mihawk, am I gonna be mad? No. Obviously, the card's going for like $1,800 right now, so I'm not gonna be mad if I get that. But if I got to choose, it'd be like one of those other 2. It definitely would be. Okay. Newgate. Chambres. Usopp. Disappointed. Tashigi. You'll Frighten Me. That's actually very funny. We were close. We didn't get the manga version of it, but we did get the 2 events that we really needed. And I think this might be number 4. This is bare minimum number 3, and I'm pretty sure it's actual 4. So that is very good. Happy with that. Okay, so let's get into some. I'm gonna set those 2 aside because. So I had 2 pretty big orders today. You know, and I say pretty big, but they're not that big compared to like some other orders that I got. But you know, they're good size orders because it's taking out older product, right? Well, one is new, but I did have an order for 80, and then I had an order for 118, and those both came through today. So very nice, very nice. Okay, hope I can put these in these stacks. I need those boas though, man. I really need those boas. Let's open 5 first. So we'll go in numerical order, but I really need to get some of those boas. I am actually shocked at how I'm actually shocked at what the hell? Yeah, these are different than the other ones. I'm trying to figure out how to open this damn thing. I don't know, just rip it open like a murder. But I'm shocked at how rare the pull rate is for the boas, because quite a few people that oh man, this actually looks good. And the box shape is a little bit different because the boxes before, so this box is a little smaller because I put it up to compared it to like the older boxes. Yeah, this box is smaller, which is nice because you don't need that much space. And it's kind of like angled here at the side, right? You can't, well, you can probably see it that way. But yeah, you can see that it's this little angled shape. Yeah, it's like a trapezoid, right? Yeah, that's that public education. That's what that does for you. I know that that's a trapezoid, maybe. I honestly don't even really know, but look at these cards. I'm gonna pull these out real quick, and you guys are gonna look at them, and you're gonna love it. I love how they don't have any. Ooh, that looks crazy. That looks really good. So this is 5 cost. So these are just reprints of older cards, but just with different artwork. All right, so 5 cost, 6,000 power, 1K counter. If your leader's type includes Whitebeard Pirates, this character gains Rush. Once per turn, if this character would be removed from the field by your opponent's effect, you may give this character negative 2,000 power during this turn instead. So anti-removal built in. That is pretty harsh. You know, having to give it negative 2,000 power, but even if it goes down 2,000 power and somebody has to still swing into it or do something else to try and remove it, the fact that he didn't get removed by that first effect or whatever it was is super beneficial. So, all right, so the Sabo 6,000 power, 7K, 0 counter. On play, KO up to 2 of your opponent's characters with a total power of 4,000 or less. That's pretty interesting. That is pretty interesting. But this artwork looks so good. This artwork looks amazing. Yeah. I might be a poser for asking this because I'm not 100% sure, but I'm like 95% sure, but I'm fairly certain that they both have the same fruit. Because once, I mean, obviously once Ace died, it you know, went back out there and recycled into the world, as is tradition when a carrier of a devil fruit dies. But yeah, it is cool, like how they have the artwork, and they both have the same, you know, they both have the fire, whatever. I think that's pretty cool. I like it. Will I ever use them? No, those are, I'm probably gonna put those somewhere in my collection because they look amazing. Oh, look at that. Oof. Ooh, the best sets in the game. Maybe. I really like PRBO too. So I am gonna hope that I get a hit from these. Well, okay. These are, god damn, bro, shit. Open up, you goofy fuck. All right, so yes, we do get Dons in all these packs, so no need to worry. Brothers Bun. Ooh, a Slave Arrow. Very nice. I think I've been selling this card off for a little too cheap because I was just trying to get rid of them. But those Slave Arrows are really good. Bad Manners Kick Course. Black Maria. Ooh, we get an ace. Very nice. Ace, ace. So we get a secret rare, we get a hit. Very first pack of these. Very nice. Fantastic. So this ace is really good. 10 cost, 10,000 power on play. Add up to 1 card from the top of your deck to the top of your life cards. So you get to heal. He's a massive character. Then if you have 2 or less life cards, this character gains rush during this turn. So massive. This is from OP7, right? OP07, yeah. So bam, there we go. Hit right off the bat. All right, now let's go to OP13. They are learning a lot from I don't want to call them their mistakes. They're just learning a lot from maybe feedback that they're getting. When I say they, I mean Bandai. Now, you know, changing the leader packs, so it was grade A, it was A1. Now, I mean, they're doing it kind of around the same set, but actually they started it last set, but they're adding the gold down variations to the packs as well, right? So it just makes it so there's more like variability in the packs, which is amazing. Right, so you're not, you know, you don't know what you're gonna get just by looking on, you know, at 1 card. Obviously, if you get a red back, you know what you're getting. You're getting that hit. Phoenix Pyre Apple. Whoops, we're skipping cards. Kozuki Odin the Sun. Monkey D. Garp. Uda. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad at all. Okay. And then we'll open. Okay, we're going to go back and forth. Alright, TLBO2. Gold Namidon. Our Gold Pizzadon. Gold Tredo. Katarina Devon. This card was very, very popular. Ooh, we got a Lucky Root. Very nice. Alright, let's go to Zoro. Ooh, Cavendish. That's not the bad. Alright, that's it. Whoops. Well, we got a Namidon, not a gold Namidon, but this one probably still sells for $1 or $2. That's not bad. Alright. So we got the ace. So I doubt that there's going to be anything else, but I don't know if they, like, you know, set the boxes up like that where you're only going to get 1 hit in the box. I'm not sure. So we're going to open these with our hearts full of hope. We believe. We believe. Come on, man. Things are sticky here. Zorro. St. Marcus Mars. Alright. Alrighty then. So we did get a... Where is it? We did get an ace out of that. Secret ace. There's going to be... This is one of those cards that's going to be crazy potentially in the future. Maybe we play this in Luffy. Because gaining life is kind of going crazy right now, and I think that's what Bandai's plan is. From just what I've seen, like, the plan is to give yellow, like, that's their way back into it, right? Is to give all yellow just so much life, right? Because, you know, if you look at other decks that can be extremely aggressive, like, that's the way to counter it. Okay, you have 5 characters out there and you're swinging at life and you're taking my life. Okay, well, I'm gonna gain a life every turn. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be able to gain, you know, get up to 8 life, right? 8-9 life, right? So is that going to be toxic? I don't know, but I do think, they need to lean more into what yellow is, and it should be life gain, it should be heal. So I like it. I like it a lot. I think that, that's going to be very important to just heal a ton. So any card that can heal is a good. All right, so we would take a look at these. These nuts. Now we're gonna take. Oh, these look. I think these look a little bit better than the other ones. Like this one looks so good. This law looks crazy. Ooh, so this is a 4-cost, 6,000 power blocker. On play, if the number of Dawn cards on your field is equal to or less than the number on your opponent's field, add up to 1 Dawn card from your Dawn deck and rest it. So it ramps if you are less than your opponent. But who is that? Kaido in the back there? It looks like Kaido. I'm assuming it's Kaido with his little club that he has. But yeah, that artwork looks so good. This is probably the best one out of all 4. This looks crazy good. I like the way that looks a lot. And then here is the Rosinante, and this one even looks really good. I mean, he's not doing much. This is like not that much of an action shot, right? He's just like pointing his little gat. Pew pew. But this is just a searcher. 1 cost, 2K, 1K counter. On play, look at 5 cards from the top of your deck. Reveal to 1 Trafalgar Law and add it to your hand. Then place the rest at the bottom of your deck in any order. So, if you remember, we looked at a card yesterday and that I had gotten, that I pulled for the first time. It's a Law and Rosinante, and one of the effects on it says treat this card's name as both Trafalgar Law and Don Quixote Rosinante. So this card, which without that stipulation, would not be able to search it because it searches for a card named Trafalgar Law. So with this card, you'd be able to search up that big body. That I think it's like an 8-cost, 8,000 power blocker or something like that. So that's pretty cool. Now our artwork looks good, but I think the Law definitely takes the cake on all 4 of those. It looks so good. Okay, so here we go. 2 more packs of 13. Man, I'm really sad I was only able to get 2 of these today, but actually I'm gonna flip that around. I'm actually happy I was able to get any today because I didn't think I was gonna be able to get any, and I just kind of got lucky, and it just so happens that it was 1 of each. So, and then I do have 1 of each coming from my guaranteed shop. So we'll see. We shall see. All right, first pack of OP13 from Illustration Box 6. Windmill Village. I'm very interested to see somebody come up with this Windmill Village, like a way to use that. Oh, by the way, I don't know like how prevalent this is going to be or like where they're actually going to be doing these events, but I saw something today that was actually super dope. It was some sort of event sponsored by Red Bull, and it's supposed to be throughout the country, so it might be at locals as well. It might be or at your local like hobby stores and stuff like that. But I saw that Red Bull was sponsoring it, and they have a special Dawn that they're giving out. And I don't know how many of these Dawns you'll be able to use in your Dawn deck or whatever. But but this Dawn, instead of giving you, so all the Dawns give you plus 1K on your turn, these Dawn give plus 2K. So I don't know if the whole deck is built with those, or if you just get one. That would be really cool if you got 1 2K Dawn to use in your Don deck, and then you got to, you know, that would increase the amount of strategy that goes into, you know, when to use your Don, which Don you rest, which Don you return, that kind of thing. So that would be very, very interesting. And this is just for, you know, this is just for like a promotional event or whatever, but if they were to find a way to bring that into the actual game where you do get a 2K Don, that would be interesting. All right, Meteor Fist. Sabo. 5 Elders at your service. And a Zoro. Second Zoro of the night. That was 13. I want to end on PRBO 2. So that's why I opened the OP13 first. Okay. Hina. I have not seen one of these in a long time. I should call her. Let's see. Gum Gum Rain. Just sold one of these today. Shira Hoshi. Sangoro. Hina. Ooh, and a boa. And a boa. Okay. Alrighty. Vega Bonko. Goodness. I'm tired today, I guess. This is OP13. Croc is turning up, as one does. S Snake. And Buggy. Womp womp. Those OP13s were bunk. So that means... What does that mean? Okay. Up. Let's see. What do we got? What do we got here? Katakori. Sabo. So this was from... This is 6, so I got this from Barnes & Noble. So the ones that just opened were from Target, or the ones that have been opened was from Target. These are from Barnes. Cavendish. Mountain God. Croc. Oh man. One hit. But we did get 2 Cavendishes. I mean, they're going for pretty cheap right now. It's crazy to think these cards are going for $40. They're going for $40 just, you know, 2 months ago. Actually, I don't know when PRBO 2 came out. But before PRBO 2 came out, this card was going for $40. It's such a good card. 5 cost, 6,000 power, 1K counter, on play, and when attacking, if your leader has the Supernovas type and you have no other Cavendish character, set up to 2 of your Don cards as active. Crazy. That's crazy work. Okay. Let's see. I want to open another pack at least. Open a couple of them. You know, I want to open some of my, some of the loose ones. Or the blisters. Got 2 of these. And the nice thing, one of the nice things about OP14 is that there's no longer the fear of a leader pack. So there's no rule in effect when OP14 is being opened, because you can still get hits in the leader pack. And these aren't going to be packs that can be weighed, so people aren't going to be weighing them and you know, taking the shit. I mean, people probably may still weigh them, but there's no, big difference because there's no like God pack here. Whoop, 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 whoop. Time for a count for the counterattack. Tashigi. Okay. Oh, I got 2 Tashigis today. I don't know if I even have on my playset of Tashigis. I gotta check that out to make sure I do. Alrighty, last pack magic, last pack magic. Do we got some last pack magic? Watasubi. Brickbat. Arlong. Yes! Yes! Hell yes! Oh my goodness. This, I'm not even gonna lie, this is the happiest I've ever been to pull a super rare. Let's go. Let's go. Man, it is crazy how long it's taken me to get one of these. Let's go, man. That's not like it's not a secret rare, it's not an alt art, it's not anything like that, but man, I am so pumped to be getting this card. It has taken too long for me to get one of these. Oh, this card, it's so good. This card is a super rare, which there are super rares that are going for like, less than $1, right? For 10 cents. There are super rares going for that. And this one is going for like 20 bucks or something. We'll take a look. We'll take a look at those at the market here in a second. But man, I am that's so funny how it's more like a relief because the set is complete now having this card, but now I need a play set. So come on Karma, we gotta work on. And I got this from one of the boxes of or one of the packs that I got from Target. So the blister packs, man. So this is a 9 cost, 10,000 power on play. If your leader has the 7 warlords of the sea type, add up to 1 card from the top of your deck to the top of your life cards. Then add 1 card from the top of your opponent's life cards to the owner's hand. Trigger, play up to 1 character with 6,000 power or less and a trigger from your hand. Man, I am actually so, this is a relief. It is so nice to have gotten this card. Oh man, I'm very happy with that. And the card looks amazing too. It looks great. But I cannot believe how hard it's been to get that. All right. So I'm just blind sharing my screen, so glad it wasn't anything crazy. What am I looking at here? Promotional cards. Yeah, let's look at everything. First off, we'll look at everything. This Ace Sabo and Luffy, this card is actually really good. Like this is what I was just talking about. Like this is a super rare. I mean, it's $1.38 right now, but compared to what that boa is, and we'll find the boa here in a little bit. Matter of fact, let's just look at what the boa is right now. I'm sure it'll probably be one of the first ones. Okay, market price for boa is 21 bucks right now. So yeah, so market price for boa is 21. That's a super rare. This Luffy's market price is $1.38. So, and this Kuma is just going crazy. This is making me want to sell my Kumas. Not all of them, but I have enough. I have a play set, and then I have, I think, like 3 extras. I think I have like 7 Kumas right now. So this is gonna make me sell my Kumas. I'm not gonna lie. I have to sell them. If I can put them, sheesh. There's one for less than $60, and then these have Yeah, and then these have shipping, so this would be $60. So I can put them on here for $60 and be the cheapest. Yeah, what would I do? Probably 65. How many of these get sold a day? A fucking shit ton. So I might have to put them for fucking. I might have to put them for like 65. Put two of them for like 65. Oh man. Yeah, I might have to put them on here for 65, or I'll wait for them to go. I wouldn't be mad at 65. I have enough where I could do at least two, because I still have my set of four, my actual playset that's in my deck. So I have my guarantee for my playset of four. Then I have two in the binder. I'll have to look and see, but I know I have enough of these to sell, especially going for $60 a pop. Oh my goodness. The card is amazing though. So I believe it. It's one of those, it's what I was talking about before, where Yellow's thing is going to be gaining as much life as possible. Just, okay, gain life, gain life, gain life. Okay, you want to attack me? I'm going to gain life. You want to attack me? I'm going to gain life. Can you know, it's a war of attrition, really. Can you go through my life while I'm going through your characters and your life? Yeah, so I need to look at my Kumas. This is what I was talking about, that manga. Mihawk looks like it's going for $1,500 right now. DMG, the manga version. I have like 5 of these. I just looked at these. I have either 4 or 5 of these Monkey D. Luffy anniversary cards. So probably gonna end up selling. I need to sell some more I guess quote unquote high ticket items. Right now I literally only have just bulk, but I do have some of these other things. Like I said, those Kumas. I have like 7 Kumas, right? So if I sell at least 2 of them, I'll still have them for a play set, and then I'll have the one that, you know, that I can have for my actual collection. It's not in my play set. Yeah, this winter is going down a little bit. I expected that. I still think this card is going to go absolutely bananas in the future. Like probably 2-3 months from now, this card will be over $200. Definitely. There's only 27 of them. If this card gets down low enough, like if it gets into the 60s, I might get some. Like if it gets like down to 60, if it gets below 70, right, that's when I'm going to start kind of paying attention. Now, actually, if it gets below 80, I'm going to start paying attention. But then if it gets below 70, I might, start pulling the trigger on some stuff. But here's my Luffy. I like how I call him my Luffy. Okay, what else we got here? Oh, Laws is doing pretty well. What is it, page 3? Boa, 21. God, man, I am so happy. Like that's probably like secret rare. Like I've pulled 4 secret rares from this set, and I've only pulled 1 of these motherfuckers. That is crazy. That is so crazy. Okay, I do have this one. This came out of a folder. There's like a folio, really, is what it is, right? And there was like 12 cards in there, and I decided like a couple weeks ago I was gonna take all the cards out. This was when these were selling for like. This is when these were selling for I think this card was like $5 or something. Let's take a look, because this thing has spiked like crazy. Okay, so it was down. It was like $10, right? The card was like $10. Now it's up to $40. I like to think I have a little bit of sway with my voice, because I started talking about just I'm going to grade everything, and then when I took that card out and sent it in to get graded, it started to peak. Like it started to go up quite a bit. So, coincidence? I think not. Luffy is 100. That makes sense, because this Luffy is getting really good. So, I don't know if I have this one. I think I did buy this one at one point, and I think I sent it in, but I'm not 100% sure. I'm fairly certain that I did send it in to get graded, but I don't know for sure. I could be tripping. I probably is be tripping though, fam. My favorite card right now, that Newgate. looks amazing. I know you're strong. This card is just being weird. Like, it was $11 like 2 days ago. I don't know what caused it to go down. Because this is OP13. So I don't know why this release of this new pack. Ooh, this is going up a little bit. Okay. I did send that in. My emus. We like to see that. Porsche. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. This is what I want right there. That thing looks amazing. And it hasn't went down much. So I would think like 250 would be like the low point for this card. Ooh, yeah, there we go. This ace is going up. It was like 150, 140 yesterday, maybe. I don't know. Sometimes I'd be tripping. Illustration box Luffy's going up. Shit, I might just have to open my illustration boxes and sell those. Times is hard out here. And I get to open the illustration boxes. Woo. Nami's going up. I shipped both of mine off to get graded though. This is still $800. Oh my goodness. My Shanks, my 2 Shanks. I still haven't gotten a response back from the email that I responded to on like Monday about them asking about my cards being signed. And I want them to grade the autographs too, but Zorro. Mihawk is still up there. Okay, I like that. I like that. It'll probably go down a little bit. Man, it feels like these cards are on the same fucking, on every page. Goddamn, they're following me. Yeah. So this is going down a bit. Oh, so this is 130. That makes me feel better because I bought mine for 130. And I did expect the card to go down a bit, but all the manga events are just going absolutely crazy right now. Like, this might be the cheapest manga event. That might be the cheapest manga event right now. 160, or even the market price. Like the ones that came out in like PRBO2, which let's narrow this down because it's shifting every time. It's fucking pissing me off. I'm seeing the same cards over and over. Yeah, not saying that it's gonna be perfect, but let's look at PRBO2 real quick. All right, so let's look at some of the manga events that they have here. They should be, so even, you know, these are going for 70. So yeah, these are up to 200 a piece. This one obviously is much higher than that. Fiend, we got your Chopper Don here. This Luffy, can't wait to get that back. I got this Usohachi that I sent off. I got this Zoro that's going up, that's sent off. These are the one who should disappear. Man, how many of these do I have? Shit, I'm kind of thinking, do I want to sell these without having them graded? Because I did send one off at least to get graded. So I can, look, these are 75. How many of these are getting sold today? 11 every 3 days. So an average of 5 sold daily. So let's see where we get. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that's a moderately played foil. So we're at 70 bucks. So we're at 70 bucks. And then, you know, day 2, 75. A bunch of 75s. So I don't know, man. That might be one. I might have to post one of them. My business got to start making money. You know what I'm saying? And it does, but I'm spending more than I'm making right now, and I can't have that. Oh, this is another one of the events. I wish I would have bought more of these. I did open one, or the one that I have, I did open it, but I wish I would have bought some when these were down to $70. So that's what I'm trying to do now, right? That's why I was willing to spend that $130 on the ground death, because all of these things are like $200 right now, right? And climbing. So, and the ground death is like the cheapest one. So I really wish I would have got that motherfucker for 100, but what, an extra $30? Fuck it, who cares? 215 for this boa. Ooh, Boa and Nami fighting for the top spot. My Gecko Moria is sent off. My Shanks is 200. I can't wait for that Shanks to come back. And there's a lot of cards I can't wait for them to come back. My Rebecca. Ooh, Pudding is going up. It's $31. Okay, Pudding. I see you, Pudding. I see you, my Pudding. Gold Pizzadon. We see you, Gold Pizzadon. Ooh, $45 for that one. Okay, so we looked at PRBO2. Let's look at some promotion cards. I'm not going to look at too many of these because, yeah, there's some that back to back. Zoro. I wonder why the Zoro one is more expensive than the Luffy one. Yeah, the Luffy one. I mean, the Luffy one's still $44. They were just giving that one out for free. Okay, one more page, and we'll go to a different set. I want to look at 14 real quick. Release event. I wonder what the winner is going for. Yeah, see the girl. I think the girl's gonna go up. It's 10 right now. I think the girl is definitely gonna go up. Ooh, this one's 62. Lowest is 75. I got that one. All right, Azure Seas 7s. Boa, 4th highest card. Ooh, Law's doing pretty good. Okay. Boa Hancock alt. Oh my god, look at that card. Look at this card. Look how great that card looks. That looks amazing. Like the original looks good. Like the original looks really good. I really like the original, but that's that alternate wherever it went. Okay, this is it. This right here. This card is so good. I need this card. I really do. This card looks just chef's kiss. It is so awesome looking. Like I need that card. I really do. Probably more than any of these other cards. Even though some of these cards are more expensive, this is probably number 2. Ooh, my ground death. Ooh. I guess some of the special prints look really good from this set. They really do. Ooh, these alt arts look good. I didn't pull the... Okay, no, I pulled the alt art for the OP12. Megalo going down a little bit. Jinbei staying right around where he was. Okay, Jinbei. Oh, I do have the alt Jinbei 8 cost, don't I? I still don't have the original one of these. That's so funny. Ground Death 235. Ooh, this is what Fiend, this is what you were talking about. Matter of fact, I'm gonna look at my Discord real quick. Look in the OP hits. I see what you're saying as far as like the whiting on the corner goes. That card looks cracked though. These Dash Pack Silvers, Rayleigh, I have 3 of those. Thinking about getting rid of those just because I have the regular ones, and to me, you know, it's not a big deal to have those in there. Ooh, Arlong's not doing bad. I like that. I see you, Arlong. Mr. One and King have those. Got this Jinbei too. Got this Iso. Why is everything that I have on page 3? Why can't I have page 2 on page 1 shit? I got page 3 shit. I've seen a bunch of shit on here that I have. I got this, I do have this Egghead Gold Dawn. I did hit that. I got the Dash Pack Toshigi. Got the Alt Arlong. Got this, got these 3 in a row I got. Almost 4 in a row. Ooh, that Foxy looks good. I need more of the Foxies, matter of fact. Now that I'm talking, I need more of those Foxies. See, these Rayleighs, man, the other Rayleigh looks so much better though, man. It does, it really does. Yeah, I need some more of them Foxies. Those Foxies look so good. Oh, the Croc. Oh, I wonder what the, yeah. So it's Dofi and Croc. And it's Croc again, I guess. Okay, that's it for the Azure Seas 7. We'll go 13, and then we'll probably be close to being done. It's Ace, Sabo, and Luffy. Why is this card going crazy right now? I think it's always been a good card. Like, it's one of those underrated cards. Like, you look at it, it's a super rare. It's a 1 cost 1K, and its ability, you have to trash it. It's like, I mean, it is a 2K counter, but it's like, okay, you have to give 1 active Don to one of your leaders or one of your characters. It's not even a rested Don. And then give one of your opponent characters negative 3,000 power during this turn. So this would probably go really well in a lot of red leaders, but specifically, what the fuck is his name? Caesar, right? So putting this in Caesar's, Caesar's abilities, it needs 2 Don. When attacking, KO up to one of your opponent's characters with 4,000 power or less. So with this, you can hit a 7,000 power character, and there's so many different ways to bring down other power as well. So yeah, I think that card has a lot of potential. It's a really good card, and you can just kind of, so something that one of the dudes that I played last Sunday, he had said this, and this is not a verb, or this is not verbiage that I had heard before, but he said he was going to carry something, so he put it out there until the next turn, just to, not have to play it the next turn. But it was dangerous because it's a very important card. It just so happened to be the Caesar Clown deck, and it's Monet, which is probably the strongest card in the deck, because you rest it, you give your leader 2 non, and you minus 1,000 power from someone, right? So it works very, very well in Caesar. So he was saying he carries it. So this might be a card that you can carry, right? So you put it out there and wait a turn or 2 before you actually use the effect. This card is like, I've seen this Ace, Sabo, and Luffy sell for like $300, like a 10. It's crazy. Let's look over here. Damn. This has got to be a Japanese Don. Let's see. Fucking can't see still. Okay, yeah, Japanese. I was like, how the hell do you have one of these already? $20. Somebody paid $20 for that card. $1,000. What? that's that super pre-release one. Okay. 920 bucks. I really cannot look at this card because it makes me sick to my stomach when I see that card. Knowing that I sold it for $30. What else do we have here? Come on, we'll fight you at 9.5. Sold for 600. Did it sell for 600? Yeah, it sold for 600. It looks like. Huh? Is that sugar? No, who the hell is that? Oh, it's Perona. That's douche sop. $11,000. Holy shit. 5,000, one bid. It's a 10. 198. I have a couple of these coming back, so I'm interested to. What the hell are these cards? Oh, these are Japanese leader cards. Okay. Some sort of like event that they had or some shit. I don't know. This ace that we just pulled. 57 schmackers. God, I hate when I have to see the same thing over and over. Somebody just posted 10 of these. 1,700 for a Gum Gum Giant? Oh my God. 1,700 for a Gum Gum Giant. PSA 10. Ooh. I can't sell mine. I don't have a 10 yet. I don't know what it'll be. It'll be coming back soon, but that is the most I've seen this card go for. Absolutely. Easily. This release event winner went for $420. I have one of these and I sent it off. Let's go. I just need to get more stuff sent out. I did send some stuff out this week, so I'm happy about it. I only sent out 4 things this week, but I think maybe next week I'm going to try and send some more stuff out because I just need to get more of this stuff back because it is crazy. Crazy. $420. Somebody paid $420 for that. That's crazy. That's insane. Oh my God, can you please get this shit out of my fucking face? Are you kidding me? Man, people are wild. People are like, yeah, I want that. I want that starter deck card. That PSA 10 starter deck card. Holy shit, do we get it? You made like $1,000 today. Good job. Was this a 10? 2,200. Ooh, so I did get got another relatively big order. This is Gorgon Sisters and 55 more orders. I don't think you guys can see that. But what's that? Oh yeah, I probably have to get off here in a minute. I got an early day tomorrow. Early day, long day. Okay, we'll finish this page and then that'll be it. That will be it, mate. Ooh, that looks good. That's the alternate? Okay, how many was this for? said 55 items, so that looks like about 55 items. So I guess Sunday will be my day that I post some of these cards. Because tomorrow is just, I'll be too busy. Alt Boa for 150. Oh my god. I can't wait to get mine back. I'm pretty sure I sent that off. Luffy. People are just so wild, man. You paid that much for just to have the card graded, dude. You're like, shit, I'm making my money back. Nice, 425. Please actually have went for 425. I'm gonna look this up. I really want that to have gone for 425. Goldie Roger. This is Japanese. Japanese. Oh, here it is. That's the one. That actually sold for 425. Oh my goodness. That actually sold for 425 today. Mine is signed and it's a 10. Okay, sorry. That is seeing the cards that you have sell for more is She said the stream ended. What happened? Did it go black for some? Did it go black or something like that? What did I pull today? I didn't pull anything crazy. So we opened a couple of the illustration boxes. I had 5 and 6. So we did pull. I don't have my camera up anymore, but we can go to this full screen. These are just the illustration cards, or the promo cards from the illustration pack. So you can't really see it very well, but that's the law. I really didn't pull anything, honestly. The biggest hit was the boa, though. I got my first boa. First super rare boa. For whatever reason, this card has eluded me. So, and this card completes my collection. At least one copy of all the cards, but I do need I guess technically I do have it all, because I do have the alt version of the Jinbei, the 8-cost Jinbei, but I don't have the original, so it's not in my book. So I do need that one for my actual book, but technically I do have them all now. And I need a playset of these. So that was the biggest hit to me. I did hit a from the PRBO2. I hit a ace, a secret ace, but you know that's kind of like meh when you compare it to the queen boa. I don't know, she's not really a queen. Okay, well that is it. Thank you guys very much for hanging out. We will be back tomorrow, of course. And until then, be good, and I will see you later.